Hello and welcome to Mountain Patriot Homestead. I have been outside most of the day because it is a beautiful day and they're calling for a lot of rain over the next few days. So I thought we would just start this video outside, and this is a little bit different video because I'm going to share something with you that I got in the mail. Recently, I had gotten a email from a company called Grub Terra, Grubterra, Grub Terra, and they had asked if I would be willing to try a product and do a review video of their product. Now, I have to admit I had never heard of Grub Terra, so I was interested and asked some questions that they were quite willing to answer about exactly what is the product and why should I be interested in it. And they were approaching me because in my videos I do show that we have chickens, and their company primarily does products, or their main product is geared for chickens. Now, I love my girls, and so anytime I'm going to give something to them that I'm not that well versed on, I do want to know because they're important to me. They're not fancy chickens, they're not expensive chickens, but they are chickens that their forebears have been here for many generations of chickens. Probably this line of chickens that I have now, I've probably been raising families from them for, I don't know, at least the last 10 years, if not more. And so they're part of the family. So I want to make sure that anything that I give them is going to be healthy and going to not harm them. Now, not only do I have chickens, but I have ducks. You've seen those in some of my videos if you've been watching for very long. And I ask, is this product, can my ducks have it too? And they said, absolutely. So I got my package, and I thought I would just open it up while we're sitting here because they wanted me to try it out and just let y'all see what it is. Right, so this is the package of Grub Terra. You can see in that little window right there what is in this bag. And this is a 1-pound bag of this product. Now, I don't know if you've ever fed your chickens mealworms. I personally have not, as far as a treat. I know people give them to them as, as snacks for their chickens. I've never done that because our chickens are truly free range. I don't mean just a pen that they can get out and roam around in and do their thing. No, our chickens, we open up the gate and they have run the mountains. So, they don't go very far because they do know that's not very safe, but they stay close enough. I'm sorry, the wind is blowing. You can probably hear it, and it's blowing my hair in my eyes, even with my hat on. But these chickens go as far as they feel safe in going, and we don't have any loss, but I don't feel the need to give them snacks as far as the mealworms and stuff. But Grub Terra approached me and asked me if I would try this out with our chickens, and once I researched it, I replied back to them and said, yes, I'll give you an honest review of this. Now, of course, the only way that I can do that is I am going to let my chickens and ducks try this, and I'm going to show you on video. Do they like it? Do they not? Because, they're the ones that's going to be the true taste testers of this. Now, what is Grub Terra's product? Well, I done my own research because I wanted to know myself. And apparently, this company takes food waste. They get it from breweries, they get food waste from agricultural farms, from restaurants, from all different locations where food waste would end up in a landfill type situation, and they will take the food waste and they recycle it or upcycle it, and they apparently the flies, they're called black soldier flies. These flies will lay eggs in that food waste. They're not a fly like a black fly like you have up in Maine and up in that area. Down south we call them buffalo gnats. But the black flies, it's not the same thing. This is a totally different species. But these flies lay in food waste. Then when the eggs hatch, the larvae eat the food waste. So it is recycling the food waste, and it's creating this larva that is used to make these treats for the chickens. Now, if I remember correctly from what I read on their site, 20 pounds of food waste becomes 1 pound of this larva. So, that's not a bad turnover. Now, I'm looking at here on their packaging of what it's supposed to do. This is their words. Produces stronger eggshells. Because do you ever, I know we've got one hen. I've never been able to figure out which one it is. But there is one hen that just, no matter, I can have other hens that lay shells that are hard as bullets. So I know they're getting plenty of calcium. But whichever chicken it is that lays that one egg, her shell is so delicate that sometimes I have broken it just picking it up. So how she can even lay it without breaking it, I don't know. But, hopefully she gets some of these larvae because she needs stronger shells. It says helps keep feathers healthy. Of course, that's always important. Farm raised. This company is based out of New Jersey, and I believe that they source through not only the United States, but Costa Rica, Canada, and Indonesia, I believe, are the other places that they get some of their food product from to raise these black fly larvae. But, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. And this product is supposed to have 75% more calcium than mealworms. I have no idea. I'm not a scientist. Couldn't tell you if it does or don't, but that's what it says. And in case you had to hear this, grubs are not for human consumption. I don't think you would have to tell me that. But if you are allergic to shellfish, I've got a friend who's very allergic to shrimp. So if you're allergic to shellfish, you may be sensitive to these grubs or this larva. So don't be handling this if you're allergic to shellfish, because you don't want to have some type of allergic reaction. And again, just reading off of their packaging, at Grub Terra, we strive to provide high quality and healthy products for your pets. Now, they say pets because on the front here, it says it's also great for chickens. That's what we've been talking about. Reptiles. So if you're a lizard mom, or if you have some other type of reptile, you can, if you feed them mealworms, you could also feed them this. It says it's good for fish. I might try just throwing a handful of it out and on the pond and see how the catfish react to it. and it says it's good for birds too. So if you've got, if you've got birds that you put out mealworms for, this would probably be good for them as well. And anyway, it says they're a perfect feed additive for your flock. This is not a replacement for your regular feed that you give them. Just think of it as a snack for your chicks. So says it's environmentally friendly, and they feed our black soldier fly larvae pre-consumer food waste from supermarkets. Every 1 pound of Grub Terra's dried black soldier fly larva equals 20 pounds of food waste saved from landfills. So there you go. I was correct in what I remembered. But anyway, I've talked long enough sitting here with this package. It does have a resealable thing on here, resealable strip. So once you open it and you put some out, you can reseal it. I'm just curious. I'm not going to eat them. I'm not going to try that. I'm not that brave. But just want to smell it. Just want to see what it smells like. Because, if it... You can tell a lot about something just by the way it smells. And this may be... I may regret this, but, just want to see what it smells like. I don't know if I can get in it. Ugh. There we go. All right. Oh, and it's got a deal in here that just thanks you for your order, and if you have questions, and looks like a customer service type thing. So you know what that smells like? It smells like corn nuts. Have you ever eaten, which I'm not eating one, but if you've ever eaten corn nuts, that's what these things smell like. It smells like corn nuts. So, but I don't know why, but that's funny. All right, so I'm going to try these. I'm not going to try these. My girls are going to try these. I'm just going to see how they like them. Of course, now that I'm going to go looking for them, they'll be hard to find. But maybe if they think they're fixing to get a treat, they'll be all up underfoot. But I'm going to let the girls try this. And just, we're going to see what they think about it. And before we go do that, because I have no script, I'm going to tell you now that if you decide you want to place an order of this, there will be a link down below. I'll just be forthright with you. They have offered, I get something out of it if somebody orders, just full disclosure there. They said, I'll get something out of it if somebody orders. But also, if you click on that link and you place an order, you will get, if you enter Mountain Patriot 10, I'll put that up on the screen, Mountain Patriot 10 as a code in there on the order form, you'll get 10% off of your order. Okay, just to kind of help you out a little bit if you're interested in it. But no pressure to do that. Just throwing it out there if you're interested in this. But let's go see about what my girls think about snacks. Let's try it out. All right, the girls are in here because they think they're fixing to get something. So let's just try these. There's what they look like. Go, girls. The wind's blowing, so it's going to blow away. Chick, 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 chick. Oh my. Yeah, something different. Chick, 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 chick. Well, they're not sure because it's something new, but chick, 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 chick. Okay, now that they're figuring it out, they're on it. Is that pretty good stuff, huh? Yeah? Hello, pretty guy. There you go. Yeah? Is that good stuff? All right. You can see my one little guinea right over there that she's the last one left. She's very old. She's probably, I don't know, 12 years old or older. She's been around for a long time. Hadn't got a lick of sense, but she's been around for a long time. Alright, guys. Y'all like that? Huh? Yeah? Was that good? Okay. Well, I'm going to go try it and see if I can find the younger chicks to see what they think about it. Oh, here's some of you. Y'all want to try some of this, huh? Chick, chick, chick. Yeah, I know. Y'all don't know what that is at all, but are you gonna try it? Oh, yeah? Yeah, what you think about it? Yeah? Is that good? You think? Alright. It's a little bit more. That stuff's very lightweight, isn't it? Not bad at all, even for my young babies. Well, let me go see if I can find some of you other kinfolk. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. No hiding. No hiding. Tick, 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 tick. There you go. Tick, tick, tick. It's okay. I know you have no idea what that is. Somebody found some. I've seen somebody sneak under there and get one. Yeah. Not sure what that is. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I know. Mama's wearing a different hat too. It's okay. Yeah. Y'all go ahead. I know. Yeah, pretty babies. Yeah. Now you're finding it. Now you're getting it. Good girls. Good girls. Yeah. And these babies here are about 8 weeks old. So they've just started being turned out during the day. So they're still a little leery about things, but they're finding out that that was not a bad snack at all, huh? You're welcome. Well, the ducks are way over there under the trees, so they don't know that I have anything for them. But I'm going to try to just throw some of this out here on the water. I know it's a little early in the day for any of the fish to be up close, but just threw a little handful out here at the edge just to see if it'll draw up anything. Yeah, I bet in the evenings when the catfish come up to see if there's anything, they'd be tearing that up, and perch too, but it's still pretty bright outside, so everything's probably laying low right now. But yes, I can imagine that would be a pretty good snack for the catfish. So there you go. Unedited taste testing from the girls. So you saw how they took to it. The older ones, of course, they don't hesitate. They just, if it's something to eat, they're in the middle of it. Even the young ones, though, that are still learning, they don't know much about it. After they tried one, they decided to go for it. So I think they're going to eat these. I don't think there's going to be an issue with that. And if it does everything that the company claims to, I think that it's a good product. And I know that's kind of weird, but I'm smelling my hands after handling that. My hand doesn't smell weird because, again, it smelled like corn nuts to me. But again, if you've got a shellfish allergy, be careful. Alright, so there you go. There's my review of Grub Terra's black soldier fly larva chicken snacks. You can feed it to your birds. You can give it to fish. My fish apparently are taking a siesta. You can give it to reptiles. And I think they have a product that's specifically for reptiles. You can look on there on their website. But just use that link down below. It'll take you to their page. And if you put in Mountain Patriot 10, it will give you a 10% discount on your purchase. So there you go. If you're interested in feeding something that's all natural, there's no preservatives, which is very important to me because I don't want to give my chickens things that they don't need. And you know, if it's a snack anyway, I certainly don't want it to have a preservative. So this is just like the things that they eat every day. It's all natural, and I don't have any problem in feeding it to them. So thank you, Grub Terra, for sending this offer out to me. I appreciate that, and thank you for being environmentally conscious and helping with food waste, keeping it out of landfills. That is much appreciated by not just me, but the earth itself. So thank you, and y'all have a wonderful afternoon. I love y'all. Mountain Patriot Homestead, signing out.